Hello, this is just a quick tutorial for Sims 3, or plan to be quick, on taking photos. I would just like to add a disclaimer at the start. I did a 3-day course on photography, so I am by no means a champion at it, but I can pass on what knowledge I do have. When you are taking photos, what my teacher told me was get close and then get a little closer. So if you wanted to show someone how beautiful your house was, you wouldn't take a screenshot or a photo of it like this if you wanted to show them how cool it was. You can sort of see here, I have a wall of butterflies, and that's like a feature of the house. So what we'll do, press tab to go into movie mode, and I can never remember what the keys are, so let me just get the camera situated without the recording program running so it's a little bit less laggy. Okay, now you can take a screenshot here, or a photo, or whatever it is you want to call it, but if you would just move the camera to the left a little and maybe up, you see that the photo becomes that little bit more interesting. The frame of the photo, the focus of what you want the person to see, is just off into the right third of the screen. There's still stuff in the other section of the photo, but the main part you want them to see is on the right. And you can also get a little bit closer, and we'll move it over to here, get a little closer, and you can see, wow, that's not too bad. So let's go find somewhere else. Okay, here you have a kind of an interesting shot because it's got that whole zoom aspect happening, but it's really not showing the kitchen altogether that well. So if we move closer, you'll see that the kitchen starts to become more in focus and more of something that becomes more interesting to look at as a photo. So move even closer, and we'll just try to adjust this a little. You can see how the photo becomes that little bit more interesting. So we'll pause the game here, and we'll make the fridge the focus. Why not? You go, boom, there's the kitchen. Same principle when you're working with your Sims. Just if you back up to try and get all of your sim in and you get this picture like that, it still looks like a good shot, but if you move him to the left or the right, depending on how he's focused, and then just move in a little, you get something that's just a little bit more interesting to look at. So there's a few little tips for you. These are some other photos that I've done that hopefully explain what I mean about the get close and then get closer, as well as if you divide the screen into 3 sections, put your subject into 1/3 of the outsides rather than focusing it on the inside. Hopefully this helps make some photos a little bit more interesting for you. Again, they don't take up much space on your PC, so experiment a little. Try out different things. Zoom in, no, too far, don't like that sort of thing. Zoom back. Tweak the angle a little. In order to move the camera around like I was, I'll explain that in another video. But for the meantime, don't forget to rate this one and pass the video along to everyone you can. Have fun. Bye.